Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to American Strategic Command American Civil War. We are going into the 23rd turn, and yeah, last turn General Lee arrived at the Potomac Army and we started to evaluate our option for a major summer offensive. So let's see how this turns out in this turn. Let's watch the replay together, yeah. Counter-attack at the Potomac, okay. Oh, serious attack at the That's sad that they destroyed this fort. We just reinforced it to a Technology 1 fort. I'm surprised that the frigate could deal so much damage, but I really don't understand why the enemy is still pushing here in this position. It's so disadvantageous for her, I think, so I really don't see the reasoning for that. Okay, yeah, the Timberclad under attack. Yeah, this was expectable. We have to take care about the south apparently now. The enemy is pushing somewhere in no man's land. Okay, this is the Tennessee-Kentucky border. I wonder that, like, Huntsville down there, but I wonder if the enemy really has the resources to do so and can afford that. Another mistake, I see the enemy moves out of Columbia. Here the monitor. This is going to be interesting to see since I was scared of losing it. Hartford, okay. Oh, no attack on the monitor actually, so yeah, I can happily retreat it back to the harbor. Yeah, overall looks like a handleable turn from the enemy side. Fort Walker defense destroyed, General Sumter River Timberclad sunk. Okay, this is all fine. And the California column defeats the Apaches at the Battle of Apache Pass, so probably the Californians are slowly drifting in. Apaches flee into the hills of New Mexico following the occupation of Fort Bowie. Okay, maybe we're getting like Apache units now as well. And, oh yeah, there's something more here. The Military Act of 1862 permits African Americans to begin serving in the Union Army. Oh, and there was some protest. So probably, let's have a quick look at 60% fighting spirit for the enemy. So, let's have a quick look on this one. Yeah, this is rapid down here. But this might be caused by, like, this drafting of more African American units or others. So maybe the enemy gets extra free new units. We don't know. But I was very interested of like this move here. Both this was a mistake. Okay, Columbia has zero supply anyway, so those are doomed anyways. They will, yeah, 2 divisions that they will take in prisoner again. And here this move down here is a little bit, yeah, I don't get it, to be honest, because we can easily counter that. It's a waste of troops in my opinion. I mean, Knoxville, sure, but they can also go and protect this bridge, and yeah, anyways, we'll handle that in a second. And we've got Fort Bowie. Okay, so now apparently the Californians are here, so we can expect some resistance, but also so can they. So maybe we let them come and see if they expect this kind of, so we can transfer them down. But yeah, and we have Mr. Taylor around. Okay, guys, as you know, let's not here. Yeah. Interesting stuff going on. Let me have a look. I'll be right back, as you know already, and present you my considerations and strategies. See you in a second. Okay, everybody, we are back, and as always, or most of the times, let's start off in the very west in Arizona. Yeah, where we see already that Apache, this Fort Bowie, had been taken by Union troops. Those are the Californian troops. To be honest, I don't know anymore how many those are. But it's also fair that I don't check it up. I think it's like 2, 3, 4 brigades. So yeah, I'd rather, to be honest. So yeah, with this threat, I feel like I need to get rid of this first before we can really push north, because yeah, then we have more troops available. So to do so, I will move Mr. Taylor down here, and these mountain troops. Let's see how the supplies next turn. Let's move them up here on this hill. So yeah, next turn we will be able to actually, Ojo de Vaca can also be supplied, and also these riders. These cavalrists can be supported by this HQ. So let's see how offensive, how hard the enemy pushes. So maybe this is kind of a trap, and maybe we can retaliate, especially with our yeah, now they are like, after the forced march and the refreshment and so on, they're a little bit low morale. However, they're at level 1 in the division. I feel like with the HQ together, we should be able to yeah, deal a lot of damage over here. So yeah, this is kind of a trap. Whilst over here, yeah, these ones had to stop for a bit because of the supply situation. Still, it's not that great. I already can use them to upgrade them, so this is nice. And with these cavalrists, I will try to... so the enemy is here. Let's just stay here, keep the spotting. And here we just keep the Apache, the Navajo warriors also around here, so we see where the enemy forces are located. Then once this is settled, we might push further north. Alright, then let's continue to... that's once we're already here, let's do it here. We lost one of our timberclads here. Let's reinforce this gunboat, and this timberclad we can take to Baton Rouge to, yeah, reinforce next turn. So I don't know. The enemy knows we're a little bit weaker here. Are we going to see an attack on New Orleans soon? I really doubt the enemy has so many troops available, like infantry-wise, for an attack, but let's see. And yeah, I saw that here I forgot these kind of fortresses with the upgrade last turn here and Fort Isabel, so if I have the 20 MPPs left, we can do that at the end of the turn. Same maybe here, but still I wonder why anybody... Yeah, Tallahassee. Okay. Could be a potential target. Anyways, let's continue in Oklahoma, where, yeah, we captured Fort Leavenworth, and apparently I learned that it might lead to Kansas joining our side at some point. We'll see if this happens or not. But yeah, I told you the creek I want to push up here to potentially disturb these routes. But I want to do a little bit of a detour, since if free, I'm gonna take St. Joseph. Since St. Joseph is actually the end of this railroad and the last harbor here on the Missouri River to where they could ship in troops up here to Omaha. And by doing so, by control of the harbor, also shipments from here should be disturbed. So this is kind of a step to prevent the enemy from bringing extra troops up here. So I don't know if there are any right now, which would basically mean the end of our expedition. But if they're not, it's going to be very hard for the enemy to do so. So let's see if St. Joseph is free, yeah, as expected. And we're going to capture it. And next turn we're going to leave it undefended. But this could give us some extra time. So yeah, nice for us. Okay, down here the enemy attacked a little bit on Monica. Here I'm a little bit indecisive what I want to do. I'm also... Yeah, kind of best case I want to encircle all of those guys. Let's try that. And I mean Butler here, Butler still supplies with, yeah, okay, 8, which is quite a lot. But maybe this runs out over time. And these dudes, I'll just exchange them with these ones here. Just keep them in reserve. And these ones I wanted to actually take up a bit here. To just keep the spotting available in this area. Let's maybe move here. And these guys are reinforced. And the HQ in this case, okay, we can take it to Fort Leavenworth. And yeah, with this guys, I'm slowly going to go here in this area. Here this is fine. Here we see the first time we see a division in Missouri where the enemy apparently tries to take on Fort Davidson, which I'm happy to have, yeah, blocked off with this nice brigade. And over here we saw a retreat of the division. Yeah, they realized that they're running in danger of being encircled, so now they're back in Cape Girardieu, giving them supply, which is okay for me. So what I wanted to do is to move Mr. Dorn over here. That was the target, to have him in this area whilst Johnson is moving over here. So let's push this. Greenville, I really don't this cavalry I just use. It's nice to have it here for the reconnaissance, I think. And here we can put this brigade here for protection of this bridge. Greenwell doesn't really matter to me. And here we are going to... we can't reinforce, okay. Well, so much about Missouri. Still looks kind of fine for me, which brings us here to, yeah, Kentucky, Tennessee, the second most interesting theater of this war. Starting off with in the west here. We should bring one of these ships, maybe this ironclad, actually to the south, since there's like the bigger threat at the moment. It needs to be repaired as well. Yeah, here with this brigade can apparently sink this gunboat in the harbor, so let's do it. Oh, well. This one couldn't be harmed. A 3-2 I'm not going to risk. Can I harm them here? No. Oh, I forgot actually to I still can't upgrade this fort because it's not supplied enough. Maybe Van Dorn is going to help, I'm not sure. Probably at least a bit. Yeah, maybe next turn I can supply it. So I shouldn't forget about it. These guys also need repairs. These guys I can upgrade in this position now. Alright, and here we see... Yeah, the enemy was greedy for the boat, so these ones need repairs as well. So, that leaves us with the main interesting part in front. So we saw the enemies reinforced Evansville, which is understandable. However, I didn't want to cross here anyways. We just wanted to take this bridge and push them here into the river again. Which I'm going to head for. So what I'm going to do is definitely reinforce this one so we can detach it, as well as this one, which is unnecessary. We want the best troops here with Longstreet, you know. Whilst Johnson... Yeah, you're irrelevant this turn. Let's just do this first. In this brigade we have to save, so we can also keep this one just for security reasons attached. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. We can attack them. We have the technological advantage. We can attack them with 4 damage. That's nice. Oh, it's just 3-3 actually, so bad luck for us. Another 4 damage attack. I mean, we can kind of replace these dudes here with this division, which is nice, and actually this could be kind of an ambush as well. So I want to clear up here first and then push back here to the higher river. I'm not sure if I'm giving too easily this ground away, but in the end this is not this best. I mean, yeah, we've got hills here and some forest, but yeah, I don't care, to be honest, since we can keep the position here for sure. And then, yeah, at the moment looks like we could push the back, so I'm gonna risk this and divert my main attention over here. Okay, they are fleeing, but yeah, good moment for the cavalry. Oh, what the hell? Shall we use this highly damaged cavalry brigade? I was thinking if I can use these cavalries to attack Hartford. Or push up here to threaten this. Or shall I just use these guys to destroy them fully? But they have to protect the crossing here. But yeah, these guys need to stay here, so they can't take the bridge easily. That's important. Are we so greedy to kill them off? Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt for sure. Okay, maybe let's think about the other theaters first, or what we need to do. So this guy, we need 1 reinforcement here. This is this division in this area. Johnston can move over here. These guys need to be refreshed with a lot of MPP. So, yep, this looks not bad here. This side's looking over here. Can we reinforce Bowling Green to 10? Yeah, I guess we should do this also, since we want the troops fresh. Coming to... yeah, let's do the side things first. Let's use the ship. If we can already spot the enemy. Oh yeah, maybe we can also use it here for killing something off. We've got... yeah, you know, both these divisions are at 0 supply. I mean, Columbia was encircled. I think that's kind of a siege mechanic that takes down when you have enough units around the village. The supply drops over time. And also we saw this event which caused like riots in this area that took them out of supply, which was pretty nice for us. Okay, all right. Oh, come on. Wanted to optimize our destructive powers, but doesn't look like it. Okay, then you guys can move up to Greensburg. You have one more attack. And we'll need 2 units. I mean, we don't have to take them out this turn already. That's also an option. There's no rush in the end. And I would rather actually fire both this division and the brigade in more like in this direction. So we can lose this... not lose, make lose of this. I'm not sure how to express this. Like to... yeah, enable this brigade basically to push maybe over here. Oh, I destroyed my option myself and I thought, it can't move here, so this is no option anymore. Okay, still. Can we take Elizabeth down? That would be interesting. I mean, we can refresh them also up to 10 and then just... they're also not fresh. Let's do this actually. Let's see. Okay, we took Elizabeth down. Then let's push up here actually. Yeah, so next time... oh, we can damage them a bit, it's okay. Oh, 1 to 3 backs with like 2-2 prospects. Yeah, this is really... I'm not so lucky this turn, but okay. I can't really complain overall. Let's refresh those guys just so they will survive. Then we can... yeah, these guys over here could also be potentially sent in this direction. Just that nothing slips through and there's a further bolstering of this side. I feel like we got this under control. So we wanted to go to Columbia, right? We have these 2 attacks left. Well, with a little bit of luck we could take out one already. No, we cannot. Okay, we're gonna stick around here. This one is with 0 supply, it's gonna be easy prey. And yeah, let's think about what we can do with these guys. From where would potential counterattack come? I assume this side. Maybe here behind the river and the forest, and we with the zone of control we can protect these damaged rangers a bit and have a good... yeah, this is I think an okay position. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this pocket and this yeah, we moved back a bit. The enemy ran into our traps. We surrounded them, took them out. Now you see where we are. Like, I don't know where's the next, the next big resistance will be. I'm pretty sure they can set up troops here in Frankfurt and Louisville. So I wonder if the enemy, I'm pretty sure there will be defenses here or new troops. So yeah, at first I was thinking, okay, this would be a kind of a nice defensive perimeter. Now I kind of feel like maybe we can push it up even here, you know? Because now we're coming to the next spot here, this... Yeah. I mean, we have to do it a little bit with... I guess the enemy is in Huntsville, I'm not sure, but we have to do it a little bit with... yeah. Where we ran into this ambush, knowingly ran into this ambush. And I think if we go here... The enemy should not be able to go to Knoxville and cross this bridge, so I think we got this one trapped as well. So, okay, that's just kind of it about Kentucky for the moment, and I'm pretty happy. I mean, we took this, well, we didn't destroy it, however, we took this position. And yeah, next turn... This looks like a classical retreat situation for me. I don't know, the enemy has been playing very offensively here and pushing, so I wonder if... Yeah, if they push here or something, or really retreat. If I was the enemy, I would take them back, I think, or reassemble. They're not in a situation to hold the ground here, and it doesn't appear worth it. So let's see. Okay, actually, what I just realized I want to do is here we change them, because now there is no neighboring unit, and we can upgrade this division with infantry 1, which should be helpful. Alright, let's move then to the Virginia, Potomac and Virginia Seaside front, which is obviously the most interesting the last turn. So yeah, let's start first here in West Virginia. The enemy actually took the units a little bit back. Apparently there's supply problems. Nice for us, so we can use it for an upgrade. Same here, what I wanted to say, but no. I mean, they have supply 1, you know. But it's really, really hard, but yeah. Let's move those guys back. Maybe we can upgrade them and then do an exchange or something, so yeah. Now, at this position, we could think about... This attack I can do. We could think about harassing the enemy a little bit more here, but actually I rather want the capacity of the cavalry up here. Just in case we just plan some kind of Potomac offensive, we can just move over here and like cause some havoc and some distraction. So this is kind of nice in my opinion. Polk, and we can even take here. And this division appears a little bit redundant right now. I think we can keep it here for the moment, or like, let's actually not. Let's move them a little bit up so we have them here in a reserve. Or we take them down to Staunton so we can rail transport. And this is the thing, you know, now we got Savannah, they bombarded their way through here, destroyed the one fortress. And we come to this later, is it potentially under threat? And yeah, same here, so I don't know, and we saw this landing infantry. However, there's no fighting spirit objectives there in the backcountry, and therefore I feel like I don't need to... should focus and not just randomly take out divisions already, so... And this railroad here is, we can't use if you want to check, so we can only go here. Apparently this unit, I think this one is, or like the damaged Alexandria is blocking the railroad, so we would need to be down here to use the railroad for southward transports. So therefore I will just, these guys go up for the moment. For the downward transport we will use this brigade. This is meant to be for some coastal defenses. Then we got we got the first tier divisions. Now we want to start changing them in, so we can reinforce slowly these brigades also with infantry level 1. And yeah, potentially we want infantry divisions here in the first row anyways, but Harper Ferry anyways important spot, so this is where we need divisions for sure. Let's have a look at the... Yeah, okay, the Marines we were talking about are still here. And the Monitor survived with any damage. I was really worried about it. Alright, yeah, I mean, we can easily take out this position. This shouldn't be a big problem. Let's see from where we're gonna do that. It actually doesn't matter. There's the 4 damage and boom, they go. Boom, they go. We can use those guys to move up. They're already like infantry tech 1. Yeah, with a 1-2, I'm happy to attack a HQ as well. Oh, wait a second. I'm not gonna... Oh, no. I wanted to undo. Oh, damn it. Because I can't move. Okay. This was a little bit tiny mistake. I wanted to move up... yeah, that we have already a tech 1 here. Because this one is not. And I didn't fire. This was a little bit careless. Let's fire with the railroad artillery on this gunboat. Let's use these guys. I want to fade out from first row anyways. 1 attack on Halleck. Alright. Next attack on Halleck. Oh, 1-1 instead of 1-2. Not really running as smoothly as hoped. Yeah, this is like harmful. And now we hit 3 damage. So Halleck here is definitely damaged, and the enemy has to take him out as the first line. So I don't know why he's still here. So this attack was a little bit, yeah, stubborn. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, they can't really attack these guys. Okay, and let's think about refreshment at the moment. So these guys we can take up to 10. Yeah, these guys I want to take a little bit further away since they need to refresh, and we also need to bring our artillery here in position. We can think about moving Jackson also over here. Here we can start our rotation and take the brigade out so we can upgrade this one. And slowly we can do it with all the other brigades down here. Yeah, you guys, whatever, warrant or not, it doesn't really matter in the end. And I think we have sufficient troops, so actually I will also take this brigade already down here to Charlottesville, so we can use the train station here to rail move them south. We shouldn't do too many at once, so we need some reserves here, also for flank protection for further future offenses. These guys, okay, you guys get your lovely infantry equipment update. Jackson, yeah. I don't know if we start the offensive, which at the moment still, like, considering here's still an armored train and the HQ in the first line and mainly brigades, I'm pretty sure we will, but I want them at a perfect, or not perfect, but at the best position as possible. Skirmishers are coming too late, probably. However, like, how we exactly divide up Jackson and Lee, especially, and I guess one of those 2 guys, we'll see. Okay, northward. Okay, great. I'm very happy with the position here, and I really doubt that the enemy with these, like, they will not maybe damage a little bit more here. But yeah, I don't know why they keep on doing these desperate attacks here at the moment. I think the battle for the Potomac, at least the spring offensive, is over, and they should acknowledge. But okay. Coming here to this position, yeah, I'm not gonna do this attack, so we just move back here to my harbor. They survived, which is pretty awesome. Then, yeah, we got to reinforce here the permanent under attack engineers. Yeah, we keep them here. Here we need to upgrade or reinforce our submarines. So Savannah, we still have our gunboat. Maybe let's use it for... If there's a 0-1, why not? They have also bad supply since they damaged Port Pulaski quite hard. So now we damage back. and see if this on the long term, if they also have supply problems here. All right. We have got like a couple. That's kind of it. We've got a couple of MPPs left. Let's do it first. The new units. We have 2 gunboats and 2 divisions. I think I'll do a 1-1 split, where I also reinforce Tennessee a bit. And the 2 gunboats, where will we place them? Maybe one here in Jacksonville, since it's free, and yeah, I'm not sure, or one more here. Savannah isn't possible. Yeah, Wilmington maybe. You know, I want to, all the halfway precious ports I want to occupy with these gunboats, just to pose a little bit more of a threat and a little bit of an annoying... Oh, Charleston is actually a fighting spirit objective, so yeah. So to also pose a kind of a threat and make the enemy need more ships to do actually such a landing. All right, this leaves me with 627 points left. We have the interesting situation that we had 1 chit invested in Apache, which is gone now through the Californian troops. So we have 1 more chit remaining that I can happily invest into France. So having all my 5 Diplo chits with a 15% chance per turn in France. We are currently at 44%, so every turn we have 15% chance of a hit, which means 10 to 20, I think. Yeah, still a long way to go, but it's kind of a menace up here. So I feel like since the enemy hasn't invested yet, or either it's still blocked, or she doesn't realize the threat here, or doesn't have the MPP, since there need to be reinforcements. I'm kind of happy with that. Let's see what we can buy. We have 1 division left, 1 very last one available. This is for those, because it came up in the comments here and there, this is the production build limit, you know. And I'm not sure if in the next game I would maybe set up soft caps, because for some units I find it reasonable, like big units or artillery or ships or so on, and like in World War II game where this similar engine is running for tanks and so on, makes sense. However, for brigades, for example, just for basic infantry detachments, I'm not a big fan that there is a production limit actually. But all right, I've got to live with that one. So yeah, let's bring out 1 more infantry division, the last one we can build, leaving us with 120 MPP, which we could spend either down here for some fortifications. Yeah, let's do that before we buy another ship. Port Isabel, Galveston. Yeah, just in case. I really near Florida, actually, I think it's a waste of... For 100 I can still buy another gunboat or river timberclad. So let's rather do this. Alright. So... just one last check that we didn't forget about anything. Overall, I would say great round for us. I feel like the enemy really has to reevaluate where the enemy wants to put their center of attention, since we see a lot of divisions like everywhere, but nowhere really in the strength to threaten us. And yeah, here they're lacking really the power for defense at the moment. I mean, given all these losses, they will be back in 2-3 turns probably, but maybe they want to place somewhere else. So yeah, these 2-3 turns we're going to be maybe readying up for a push here, and how this is going to be, I don't know. The main targets would be obviously Washington or Annapolis and Baltimore or Gettysburg. I'm not sure if we would do a historical, like Lee pushing here over Gettysburg, or like Burke, or directly here up on the Maryland, Washington and the Maryland industrial centers. Yeah, interesting options for us. So okay, let's end the turn together. This is all future talk. Let's see what happens now. Okay, some French troops and Mexican conservatives occupied Tehuantepec. So some Mexican Civil War stuff. The Apache raiding there, these towns. Pro-Union bandits cause disruption in Missouri. Oh, dare they? Norfolk, sure. Yeah, and the port of Savannah is being blocked, so this route is taking out also. Sad. Riot erupts in Philadelphia protesting against the draft. Okay, the enemy drafted new volunteers, so yeah, there's going to be some new divisions or troops soon. And oh man, I clicked away. I developed something, some technology, but yeah, whatever. We'll see next turn. All right, so that's it for this turn, July 1862. Thank you for watching. Leave me a like and a subscription if you haven't yet. Let me know what you think, and yeah, we'll see how this war commences next turn. So stay tuned and see you next time. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.